Do you think? I would like to believe you don't. You think it's like, in computer jargon I can say, it's the I/O part of the thinking, which is the input-output. It's not resident in the memory. You face something, the paper has fallen down, you will pick it up. That is the thinking you do. Because it's fallen down, it's looking ugly, and you're supposed to pick it up. That's what your parents have told when you were a kid. So you pick it up. There's no thinking beyond that. This is an I/O thinking. You understand what I'm saying? You have to get out of that I/O thinking. I/O thinking will always happen to us. As long as you are a human being, it will happen. That's how we come from monkeys and we become human beings, and which is why we say from a task orientation, from a task to a job. Understand what I'm saying? What is a task? Task is always point to point. You throw the ball to the dog. Jimmy, come, get it. They use it. I tell her, please take this and give it to her. She picks it up, gives it her. Same thing. What the dog did and what she did. Don't misunderstand me. But it's a task orientation. 99% of our work we do on task orientation. It is input-output. Because this is how the society runs. This is how the parents behaved with us when we were kids. They never allow us to comprehend. They only give us tasks. They're so scared of us that we'll mess it up, we'll screw it up, we'll do all kinds of things. And so, okay, Baba, only niya to. Dekhi, poishata shabda neither. And all kinds of regimentation. But that society is changing. I think that was a 30-year back society. I don't think that is prevalent in most of the homes today. It might be, but still, there is a hope that it is changing. Now from this, where do we want to go? What is the other society we want to talk about for all of you? Which is the job. What is a job? You have to comprehend what is the job. So from task, you're going to comprehension. Now I'm thinking about these 20 boys and girls. Let me think about it and what kind of a structure we can talk about in this class so that their learning curve goes up. I'm trying to comprehend. This is software. Task is hardware. Are you understanding? Now this comprehension makes us grow. So if you can bring this comprehension into your learning, simple comprehension into your learning, you will see, you start getting that joy, wow factor within yourself. Moment you start not taking interest in task, start taking interest in comprehension. That means give me a project to do. Right? When you give me a project, there will be people, there will be money, there will be issues like we do with serendipity. It's a project. It can fail. 3 days before serendipity, you have 7 lakhs of budget or 5 lakhs of budget, only 1 lakh has come. You can't do a task. Then let's run. Run karne se thodi bachta hai. So you have to think now. You have to comprehend the issue. And you will have to solve it. So you comprehend and solve it. Yeah? So that you do in everything you do. Every learning you do if you try to comprehend. Any class you take. Any situation you take. It's a very simple formula I'm giving you. You will see huge difference in you. Try to be conscious of the task. Don't drop the task and don't tell your mom tomorrow, I will not get it because that is task. She says, get me the newspaper. No, that is task. Guruji has told us not to do task. No. Task has to be done, but task is not to be given too much importance. So that's something, and as I gave you an example, even the dog does. So it's something which is the lowest form of job. Get that very clear. Task is the lowest form of job. So the next form is comprehension. And for that you need hardware and software. You need a solution. So software is always intangible. That's what the problem is. How will it work? Whether it will work. how can we write algorithms, what kind of program we should write. Now that goes to the brain, because brain can absorb software. So you're comprehending how to do things. It could be a small comprehension, it could be a big comprehension. You can do big projects, you can do small projects, dimensions could be different. You are not trying to understand a subject in finance or marketing, you're trying to comprehend the subject. See how the change will come? What are they teaching us? What did the teacher say? Let me first keep it all there and think with my pencil and pen. Just look outside the window and think, let me try and comprehend what did he tell us in that 45 minutes or whatever, 1.5 hours. Let me comprehend. Right? Moment you start comprehending, you will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points. Now you got those 5 points. Now you start studying. You have already taken 2 steps ahead. And when you are studying, again you are comprehending. Task it, I read it. How many times? 3 times sir I have read. 3 times read, kya fayda? You read 20 times also, you will not know anything. It is not the number of times you have read which will give you 8 or 8.5 GPA. You can read it once and comprehend, that will give you more marks. So shift the focus. Shift the focus from hardware to solution. Once you do that, you will see your learning curve will really, really jump. And please tell me this, let me observe this.